about we go to the warehouse, spar, Deen, AB, and Bang, or whatever the guy's name is. All three of them.
I don't know. Oh, shit.
Whatever the fuck the guy's name is. That's crazy. Can't be too mad. Part of the game.
I can drink all day. I can smoke if I want to. I can act the ass if I want to. I'm a rapper.
What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Today, man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're gonna be reacting to. We got a video that a couple of you guys sent me to react to by a channel called Just Clips. All right, so shout out to Just Clips. We're gonna be reacting to this video and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. All right, so without further ado, it's a long ass video. It's 42 minutes. So with my commentary, it'll probably be at least an hour. So let's get right to it, y'all.
All right, so King Green linked up with Arnold Barboza Jr., who is a very, very professional boxer, all right? And they had a sparring match. They got down, and then after they got down, there was a little trash talk between another fight camp, all right? None other than the fight camp that belongs to Adrien, Broner, and Deen the Great. Arnold Barboza had some interesting things to say about Deen the Great here. Let's get into that.
Hey, fuck it, how about we go to the warehouse, spar, Deen, AB, and Bang, or whatever the fuck guy's name is. All three of them, fuck it.
I don't know. Oh, shit.
Whatever the fuck the guy's name is. That's crazy.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, W's in the mix, though. You guys want us to go to the warehouse? Me and Bobby, man, pull up on him. Yeah. 3v2. 3v2.
So there's another clip coming up of Barboza kind of expanding more on the idea of going up there to spar. Of course, Deen's going to end up turning it down. The reason why he turns it down is because while he's getting ready to do his little treadmill workout, he's watching the clip on his phone because, you know, his chat's spamming, Barboza wants to spar, Barboza wants to spar. And Deen, he's like, oh, well, I heard someone was talking shit about the homie, so if he's talking shit about the homie, I'm not about to let him in here. That's an easy cop-out, basically.
Oh, yeah, of course. And Deen is going to use every manipulation tactic to try to avoid sparring anybody that's worthy of sparring. Do you want to make some extra chocho, some dinero, some moolah? You want to put some extra money in your pocket by just using your phone for the free? Well, there's a lot of new games that you will get paid to play on free cash where you can make a quick $10, or if you really lock in and you really hustle, you can make hundreds of dollars. The more you play, the more they pay. Now, I gotta keep it a stack with y'all. You're not gonna get rich overnight. This is not a get rich scheme, and you are not gonna be a millionaire off of doing this. But everybody can use some free gas, especially with this economy. Or maybe next time, fellas, when you take your girl out to eat, you can order the appetizers as well. So if you do have some extra time to kill, like when you're doing a number 2, on a toilet, or you just genuinely enjoy playing games on your phone, make you some free cash today. Maybe Deen will spar Barboza. I highly doubt it. What y'all think in the comments?
Right, and the talking shit is what you heard there. The banger, or whatever that guy's name is, Barboza's acting like he doesn't know who Bang is, other than seeing him in the Bobby Green footage, which I'm gonna get into why that's probably kind of valid, because we're gonna look into everybody's involved boxing record. Their entire career is listed on BoxRec.com. Okay, great website. We're gonna be going through that, and then we'll get into the actual sparring footage of Bobby Green versus Arnold Barboza Jr. But here, for now, let's check out some more trash talk.
In the warehouse, and me and Bobby pull up and try to be on that shit.
I don't care. Like, I never asked. I never wanted to like be famous or nothing. Y'all niggas like this shit. I want them over to stay the fuck out my business, you know? Well, y'all want this shit. So it's like for me, it's just like I never like I don't want to go there. I told whatever. I told him like, man, I saw they were doing the fight stuff. Like, now I'm coming there. I'll show you some shit, you know? He's like, all right, pull up. Now we got into all this crazy shit.
Hey, dog, but hey, you ain't alone shit. You pull up, I'll pull up with you. That way it's 3 versus 2, 3 versus 2 at the same time.
I got so much other shit going on. I didn't give a fuck about 80 and them. Let them come to me, bro. They keep trying to say.
Hey, but hey, to be honest, I didn't know who Bang was. I swear I didn't know who he was. Until he put him on, you put him on the map. Honestly,
I don't know none of that.
For beating his ass, that's crazy.
In the gyms and playing now.
Hey, he put someone on the map for beating his ass, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Barboza was talking crazy.
No, I didn't know nothing. Kimbo fight. I just walked in.
All right, so let's be clear here. We're gonna get into the records, like I said. First, we're gonna get in Deen's response, but the fans of the streams, which I'm classified as one of those. I watch a lot of streams, obviously, to make these videos. But a lot of the fans of the streams think that Bang is, you know, more in the world of boxing than what he is, just because drunk ass AB vouches for him so heavily. This is our guy. The thing is, Bang is the only active professional boxer in the fucking gym. So it doesn't matter if he's a trash can or not. He's the only one they have. So,
see, I put respect on Bang's name for the simple fact he sparred Bobby. He wasn't even the one with the problem with Bobby. He wasn't even the one that the issue was with. It was with Deen, okay? It initially started with Deen. Deen wouldn't do it, so they pushed Bang to do it. Bang does it. Doesn't pan out the way that he would like, and AB's upset, but he knows that he can't get in the ring because it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be 100 times worse, reputation-wise, for AB than it was for Bang, right? So he's not doing that shit. He's smart. We know he's smart. We know he's arrogant and cocky as hell. So if AB thought he had a chance, he would have got in that ring. He knew better. All right, so he did better.
Well, I mean, Deen technically is an active professional fighter, but I'll get into why that's kind of iffy, in a second. But before we get into the technicalities, let's watch Deen's response to that so-called trash talking of the homies that I was, referring to.
You're not even worth a response, cuz. Man ass niggas, man. You ain't even worth a reply.
So
that's basically replying though, ain't it? Right or wrong, yo?
Barboza Jr. is not even worth the reply. And then through the loud music, Deen ends up redirecting the rest of his response to Bobby Green. But that was him addressing Arnold Barboza Jr., the former interim WBO world champion. All right? Deen technically isn't worth the response from Junior in the world of boxing. In the world of streaming, that's a different thing, But in the world of boxing, Barboza Jr. is, I don't know, Aaron Rodgers, and Deen is like a fucking practice squad quarterback that got cut after the first week of training camp.
Oh.
All right? You're not an accomplished pro at all to be talking like this to someone who is top 10. I think that's worth the response, Deen. You have one professional fight. But here, Barboza Jr. had something to say about that blatant disrespect.
Smack the fuck out of you when I see you, bro. I'm not playing that shit. I promise you, dog. I wasn't gonna say shit if it was to see you in person, but I'm watching. I promise you, dog. I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you when I see you. Keep talking shit. Don't bring my name in your mouth, dog. I promise you.
See what I'm saying? That's that bullshit.
I'm playing that shit. I'm playing that shit now. Fuck
That's that bullshit, bro. That's that bullshit. It's like, nah.
I'm playing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? I ain't
internet shit.
Like, if he said that, allegedly. But
now they gonna clip you already. Now you gonna get clipped. You got caught in the game.
All right, so all that popping is nice for the stream and all. But at the end of the day, all of these boxing accomplishments and resumes are well documented again on BoxRec.com, number 4 in America. And this is basically Deen in Bang's weight class, 5-pound difference. Y'all could all fight each other professionally. Y'all can figure out who's gonna cut and who's gonna gain and all that. And y'all can all get down. It's just Barboza, why would he fight Bang or Deen? They're nobodies in the world of boxing. And as you see, this is Bang's opponent right here. This motherfucker has half-star rating, all right, from Ghana. So Bang is fighting a whole bum, yet again on brand risk, which is partially why it's kind of crazy that just both of them on all these streams, Deen and Bang, they walk around so arrogant, so cocky to disrespect somebody who's at the top of their craft. All right, people like to glaze Bang. Oh, look at Bang, he's mastering his craft and he's doing this and that. He ain't mastering shit. They're talking crazy to someone who has mastered their craft, all right? All right, so as we just saw, Deen was like, he's not even worth the response. That guy's not worth the response. Now, there's confidence and there's arrogance, right? Deen is definitely an arrogant person. He's very arrogant. He kind of fast-tracked his way to being considered a boxer. His fans swear that he's very accomplished, just like they swear that Bang is accomplished, just because 19-1 pro record sounds nice, right? Now, Deen, his actual pro record, this is his actual professional record, is 1-0, okay? One fight. One professional fight. Misfits exhibition is not a professional fight. 1-0 as an exhibition for Misfits. Crazy that Misfits is, they're classified as its whole own other thing, right? So they count, but they don't, right? It's influencer boxing. It's just a step up from a lot of other influencer boxing things. But you see, brand risk, they did it they one-upped Misfits, and it's just a straight-up pro record. It's your actual pro record, not some side pro record like Misfits. But this is that same record. His last fight on Misfits, he lost, by the way. But
I think they overturned that. They took the loss off, I believe, because I forgot what it was. Some type of stipulation was broken on Vargas' side, so I don't think that L is there anymore.
You're 1-0 as a pro, okay? I don't know what that other shit means. Now, the person that's not worth Deen's time, number 5 in the world as a 140-pounder. Number 4 in America, okay? This guy is no slouch, 5-star fighter. 5-star. He's held a title before. There's plenty of titles in boxing, but he's held one, all right? He's held one of the big 4 titles, I should say. A serious title. Everybody at this caliber fighter, when you go back to their beginning, it looks like they fought a bunch of nobodies. But everybody was a nobody at this point. The winners are the ones that become the somebodies, the ones that continue to win, continue to climb the ranks. Boxing, mixed martial arts too, is about climbing the ranks once you talk about the pro level. Nobody just spawns into a super fight. You have to prove that you belong by literally going from ranked at, whatever, number 50, all the way up to the top 10, right? That's the goal. But you start seeing bigger venues equals bigger fights, right? Next thing you know, he's got this belt, right? Contended with that for a little bit. But ever since this one here in 2018, before Deen ever even boxed, Deen's career started, in 2022 or something like that? Yeah, 2022. This motherfucker has been fighting championship fights since 2018, okay? Nothing but championship fights. Championship caliber fights. And his one loss recently, May 25th, to Teofimo Lopez. It's no slouch. There's no shame in losing to Tio.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I don't think anybody should feel bad for taking the L to Tio.
And, Tio pulled up to the warehouse the same day that Deen said that Arnold Barboza Jr. isn't worth his time. 33-1, all right? He's damn near on the same level as AB. He's just missing more belts. If you're not aware of how many different belts there are in boxing and how, you could have two champions in the same division very easily in boxing. So the whole 4-time world champ, it's a great accomplishment. It's not an easy accomplishment, it's a rare accomplishment. But when you do it by jumping weight classes for some of those belts, in the way AB jumped weight classes was reckless, all right? The way he jumped to collect his 4 belts in a row was a little reckless, all right? It's not recommended to do it the way AB did it.
At the end of the day, we all know AB is his old man. He gonna do things the way he sees fit. And at the end of the day, he still got 4 of them. However he had to get them.
But, you go down the bottom of his, you could say he fought a bunch of bangs, aka nobodies, all right? And then eventually it picks up. And once it picks up, it never really stopped. AB was a huge sell, a huge ticket. Right? He made a lot of money in a short period of time. Okay? No one's saying that didn't happen. But let's be for real at the same time. To say that Arnold Barboza Jr. is not worth your time to respond, then technically AB is not worth your time to respond either, because Barboza beat at least one top tier fighter in his career. AB technically lost to every top guy that he faced, as you can see here. The no names are all the wins, even at the higher level. Like you start getting up to here, we're expecting some bigger names. You lost to them though. This is what Ryan Garcia was talking about when they were having their back and forth. So man, your record's not to be talking crazy. Ryan's in a tough era. Ryan's in a very tough era. And AB was jumping around, jumping weight classes and shit to get those 4 belts. All right, but then now we go from AB on to someone who's definitely not worth Deen's time for a response. If Arnold Barboza's not worth your time, how in the hell is Bang Williams worth your time? All right, he's a 2-star fighter. They say he's never fought outside of 135, so he fights 5 pounds lighter than Barboza. So you could fairly match them up, damn near. Like one of them can gain, one of them can lose, and they can fight each other fairly easily. 298 out of nearly 3,000, 71st out of 400. Okay. Who has he fought? Who's he fought? A bunch of 1-stars and no stars. A bunch of nobodies. Literally a bunch of nobodies. As far as a pro record. Oh, he fought Ryan Garcia as an amateur. Who cares? And then you see this Patrick guy. That's who he's fighting on August 22nd. I will be live streaming the Brand Risk live stream. I'll be doing my commentary on it. Join that live stream if you want.
And it's embarrassing too, because every time anybody asks who is Bang fighting, they always freeze up because they don't know. They have no idea. It's always a no name. So like I said in the previous video, Bang really needs to get a name to fight, right? He needs to get somebody with a name to fight so he can move up the ranks. Because right now, I mean, this is the definition of a padded ass record. You know, like you're just fighting people who are not going to take you where you want to be. If you want to be, I know he wants to be higher, right? Because if of all the people in the gym, Bang is taking it the most serious. He's taking training the most serious. But he's got to get those, you know, bigger names in order to, you know, build his brand, build his name.
But then let's look at Patrick real quick. Patrick is a half-star trash can from Ghana. Ghana only has 28 fighters in his weight class. He's ranked terribly in the world as well. He's 35 years old. He should probably retire. Probably was retired until Bang cherry-picked another easy opponent for grand risk. All right? This is the thing. Bang cherry-picks opponents, and he still almost lost his last fight on grand risk. So this guy, he's only fought a bunch of Ghanans, okay? Which we know that's not a high level of competition. As soon as he got any type of comp, loss. I mean, he's a trash can and, you know, a bum in the world of boxing. A nobody, like AB told Bobby Green when he was at their gym. So this is the guy who's retold you're nothing in this world, not Bobby Green. Even though, yeah, technically he doesn't have a boxing pro record, but he went from sparring Bang, he whooped his ass, he whooped Mr. Two Star's ass, and then he jumped up to best in the class. He jumped up to top 5 in the class in the world. Top 5 in the world, Craig, all right? In straight 5-star fighter, a straight dog. So, well, you know, Bobby, there's no winning and losing in sparring, but Bobby essentially, they say, got taught a lesson while sparring Barboza Jr. He's supposed to...
And then there's a clip. Bobby is stating how he didn't feel like it was fair that Barboza was protecting himself and he wasn't leaving himself open to attack. What kind of dumbass shit is that, all right? I rock with Bobby Green, but at the end of the day, bruh, the sport of boxing is hit and don't get hit.
I learned today what real boxing is. Arnold came out with the peekaboo, you know, tight stuff, and so he's not open to no attacks. My hands are down, my attacks are open, and so I feel like it's unfair that I'm open and you're not.
It's not hit, and then you gotta give me a chance to hit. No, nigga, that's not how that works. I hit you, and what do I immediately do? I try to cover up, I try to bob, I try to weave. Why? Because I know something's coming back at me. Any boxing coach will tell you, don't just throw and stand there, nigga. You need to move because something is going to come for you. Something is going to come back. So, it's just like, come on, Bobby. Let's not do the excuses now, all right? We got a high level, we got a real elite boxer, okay? You're boxing a real elite boxer. Let him have it, bro. He knows how to defend himself. It's not for him. He's not supposed to open himself up to attack to give you an easier in. No, that's not how fighting works. But that's how Bobby likes to fight. You're gonna lose every time when you come across a Barboza who is going to know how to get aggressive and punch on you, but also know how to defend as well. So that's where Bobby struggled when it came to sparring Barboza, right? He's not gonna give you much leeway. You're not gonna have many openings. You're just not. He's elite, right? And I feel bad for Bobby because I feel like he got the wrong impression of boxers, elite boxers, when he sparred Bang. So you over here about to try the same shit on Barboza, and you were hitting a whole bunch of air balls. The air balls were coming from you this time, you know? Let me know what y'all think.
To be taught a lesson. This guy is elite. He's the best of the best. He's supposed to get taught a lesson by him. But you know, Bobby's a true mixed martial artist, and I respect Bobby's mentality, his professional mentality, that he's willing to get in there with anybody. He didn't do any research on Barboza Jr. or nothing. According to him, he just, fuck it, he's down to fade with anybody. Because he's gonna learn. Win, lose, or draw, Bobby's in it to learn and become a better martial artist. That's the true way of a martial artist, is to get out there and challenge yourself so you can become better, regardless of what happens. But anyways, with that said, let's keep it pushing. All right, so again, saying that Barboza Jr. is not worth the response, that is ridiculous, all right? He's a lot closer to being on AB's prime level. And honestly, I feel like if Barboza Jr. and AB would have fought, if their careers lined up to where they could have fought, that would have been a hell of a fight. That might have been another loss for AB, I'm not gonna lie. The pattern shows that anytime AB faced any elite boxer in his pro career, what happened? He lost.
Look at this nigga.
Barboza Jr. is an elite boxer. He's at the top. He's not one of these middle dwellers.
The fact that AB hyped Bang up with the elite boxer tag, that's crazy to me, bro. Come on now. You're hyping Bang up and saying he's an elite fighter, an elite boxer. Come on, bro. Let's really be real. Now you set the wrong expectations. Bobby thought he was gonna go face Barboza and it was gonna be sweet. Wasn't nothing sweet about Barboza.
Not a lower ranked boxer in his division. He's elite, all right? He may not be as well known as some of these other guys, but he's smart. He's on kick. Heck, he's calling himself the real AB. He understands the marketing aspect of the modern landscape, all right? He makes his own music. He's damn near AB.
The real AB is crazy.
He was turning up to his own rap songs. He's the Mexican AB for real. What's funny is Deen and Bang both sparred on this same day later on in the day against, like, you know, some high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
They try to say...
I was like, are these little kids that y'all are sparring? Like, what are we doing?
Bobby Green was too big for Bang after Bang got embarrassed. But you guys are sparring against high schoolers. It is not uncommon in boxing for, you know, people to spar up and down in experience, because, you know, you're teaching those young guys valuable lessons in there, and they have a lot of young energy that you can use. They're going to keep you sharp on your toes and stuff like that. But it's a little bit of hypocritical to complain that Bobby Green was supposedly weight bullying Bang, even though he didn't even ask to fight Bang. He asked to fight the two guys that were talking shit to him, which was AB and Deen. But anyways, so Bobby Green jumped up from 2-star bum fighting Bang to top of the class. Deen and Bang, they sparred later on this same afternoon, but there are all no cameras, keep the cameras off. Mm-hmm. We got a couple little glimpses of what Deen was looking like in there against the teenagers. We got a couple glimpses of what Bang was looking like.
I don't think he did well in his eyes or his people's eyes, because they had a lot of feedback to give him. And you could tell that Deen kind of was in a mood after that. He felt like he didn't do as good as he could have done. First day back, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck. Can't be too mad, nigga. It's part of the game.
It was overdoing us.
Oh, yeah. Too hit too hard.
It wasn't even that. You was just overdoing a lot of shit.
Touch.
A lot of shit.
Now they got bad. What is
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, chill. I couldn't say nothing.
Don't say that.
What was your first day? Calm down. You good. Calm that shit down, bro.
The only way we've seen any sparring footage of that camp is because it was leaked, unapproved footage. But how are you acting more secretive? You two motherfuckers are a loss away from being booted to the amateurs, all right? You got a no-star fighter in Deen with 1 professional bout, all right? And we have Bang, who's 19-1 against a bunch of nobodies, so he's a 2-star fighter still. Bang has made a career out of tune-up fights. Eventually, you're supposed to fight the person you were tuning up for, Bang. You don't just keep tuning up and never actually hitting the racetrack and going against the best of the best, or at least some damn...
That's true though, but some people care so much about their record that they never really take a chance. They never dive into the water. They don't even stick their toe in the fucking pool, bro. Much less dive in. Like I said, Bang has got to get bigger names to fight him. Somehow, some way. But you can't just be fighting nobodies and expect to be somebody. Like you said, you can't keep tuning up. What we tuning up for, man? We know you can beat him and him and him and him, because who are they? Beat somebody who's actually done something so you can actually elevate your career, you know? I think Bang is like 30. I think he's 30 years old. Like, it's past your time to, let's go, let's level up. Equal
level opponents, but hey, what do I know? But yeah, shout out to Bobby and Arnold for actually giving the people what they want, which is full-blown sparring footage, a full-blown spar, and then calling out the fate of Deen, AB, and Bang. They said, we'll go up there and whoop all three of them, just us two. And I'm not gonna lie, I believe it. I believe it.
No facts.
Because Barboza, he's still in physical shape.
I believe it. Nobody else wanted to fight Bobby after Bang. So of course they could take everybody in the damn gym. Of course. Because nobody else is gonna spar except Bang. So it would really be a 2 versus 1 because Bang's the only one with balls big enough to do it.
The only person, technically speaking, in like a hypothetical scenario that can even think about fighting Barboza is AB, and AB is in fighting shape. He's definitely not in fighting shape. AB is barely in walking shape. All right, Barboza Jr. versus AB today. AB is leaving in on a stretcher. You're going to the hospital, brother. It's not okay. And shout out to Bobby Green's coach. All right, so this clip here is pretty fun. We're gonna end after this one, but Bobby Green's coach is like in his 60s, all right? So a 60-plus-year-old man got in there with one of the students at Barboza Jr.'s gym. And he was sparring at 60-plus years old. He looked good. He looked good. He was teaching the young bull some lessons. He also got tagged a few times, but this was just cool to see. So, and I want to show this because AB's not getting in the ring with nobody. He keeps on, oh, no, my hands is this, my hands is that. If a 60-plus-year-old man can get in there with someone who I think is like 17, someone who's in damn near peak physical condition other than not having grown man strength yet, but very athletic, like this is a good challenge. 60-something versus 17, 18? Come on, bro. AB can't get in there with anybody?
He just doesn't have that fire and desire anymore. That candle is blown out, and it's been blown out for a minute now. That just is what it is. I mean, Deen had to it was like pulling teeth to get AB to try to give him some pointers, to try to train him, right? He is just not in him anymore. I don't know if it's due to losing his coach. I don't know what it is. But AB, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. When it comes to this boxing shit, I think he's just done with it all. Let me know what y'all think.
Not even with his own guys to help sharpen them up? You should be ashamed of yourself that this
AB cares about AB. And that's what I like about it. I like and respect about Floyd. Floyd teaches, right? He continues to teach and spread his knowledge and his wisdom and his fight IQ and all of that with everybody that he can, especially the people that want to learn who are around him, his loved ones. AB only cares about AB. AB wants to be a rapper now. He already said, I'm a rapper. I just want to drink and fuck hoes and do whatever the hell I want to do. He's basically saying F boxing.
Now I can really come out as an artist. It's just my boxing was so at a high level, they never gave a fuck about my rapping then. Now I can come out and really be a rapper. I can drink all day, I can smoke if I want to, I can act the ass if I want to. I'm a rapper. Y'all already seen what I did in the boxing world. Now I'm a rapper. Y'all gonna love my music.
And I respect it. It's very hard to get back into the ring, to fight and put your life on the line again, right? When you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month, and all you gotta do is get up, scratch your balls, get on punt for an hour, let Deen carry the rest of the stream until the end of the night, where I get on the stream for maybe 1 or 2 hours during whatever segment we're doing for the nighttime or whatever segment we're doing for the daytime. Who's getting back in the ring after seeing hundreds of thousands of dollars hit their bank account? Who's getting back in the ring if they see $50,000 hit their bank account every month? How much more? Over 100K every month. This nigga's never going back in the ring to fight, bro. Not that I think. I could be wrong. He could give us the comeback story that we all want. I just don't see it, y'all. I don't see it.
All right, so here's the OG versus the young bull. OG obviously with the yellow gloves, no headgear. I guess that's the thing with Green's camp. They ain't doing headgear. None of that. Get in there and catch a fade is their mentality. And this is the coach. I wonder what I gotta find out bro's name and shit. I wonder what his fighting career was like. And these guys ended off the stream with a little lowrider activity, riding through the streets of wherever they're at.
Who would have thought they would have been besties walking out the gym together, man?
Bobby Green's a wild boy, sitting up on the damn door. It's a party. It's like 10 a.m. They're turned up. But yeah, man, this was cool to see.
Hey man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. At the end of the day, I don't want to say it's okay to be cocky. But if you're gonna be cocky, if you're gonna be arrogant, if you're gonna act like you're the best, you gotta be able to back it up. You can't just talk, and then when somebody pulls up to spar, you tuck your tail. You can't pull a Keyshawn every time you talk shit and somebody brings it to your doorstep. That's just not how life works. It's not how life works. So that's all I'm saying. Be as cocky as you want to be, right? Floyd is not the most humble person. Floyd talks a lot of shit, but I bet you Floyd gonna back it up. So that's all I'm saying. If you can't back it up, you might just want to humble yourself just a little bit. That's all I'm saying, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.